What'd you see out there?
I'm always, I want to watch the film first, but I still thought the energy, effort, physical, I thought it was good. Obviously, execution, a lot of issues. And when you're playing so many kids, it's hard, for a lot of them to have it all figured out. You get different looks and different things are happening at a rapid pace. But I thought there was a lot of explosive plays. Defense took the ball away some. They stopped the run most of the day. I thought there were some good things. I think there's a lot of things for us to build on. I told them after it was over, now let's add to attitude and effort, execution for the next 2 weeks. That'll be our goal, is to clean up the execution with the things we're doing.
What's Laquan's development been like? He looks like he's just so different than even last year.
Well, he's excited about playing outside. I thought he had just an average day today. He's been phenomenal in practice. The last couple of days, he's dropped a couple that are not normal for him, but I'm not concerned. I think he's going to be a special player out there for us, a physical blocker, big guy that can catch it with people in tight coverage on him. So I'm excited about that.
What does moving outside, what could that do for his overall game, just from production standpoint and all that? How much does it change for him?
I don't know if his explosive plays will probably be more, but production-wise, I don't know if you're just judging it based on catches. I can't say that, because the inside guy is such a part of the run game for us also. I can't say that his if you're judging it on catches, what that will measure out to be. I would think his explosive plays are going to be bigger.
How do you feel about your quarterback play after Bo?
I thought there were some bright spots today at times. Now, there were some that were not so bright, where they get in a hurry and their mechanics get bad and the ball's in a bad spot. But I thought there were some decent things for their first scrimmage. That's really their first live scrimmage against, one of the ones or the twos. And I can't remember all the throws, but I think Ryan and Monte and I thought Jeremy threw some good balls, at times, on time, to the right people, and so did Doss, So I'm excited to watch the tape and kind of see if what I saw out there is accurate.
What were your thoughts on your backs, specifically Wilkins and Brasley?
I'd like to see Wilkins be a little more physical at the end of the runs. There was a couple at the end that I was more proud of the way he finished them. Brasley the same way, finished the runs, but he showed some what we think he has. We know, Jalen and Octavius, we're happy with all those guys. And I thought they did a really nice job there in the last period of picking up the blitzes, which is you got to have in this league. So I was pleased with them.
Going back to the young quarterbacks, how much do you weigh what they do in these live scrimmages versus like the day-to-day practice?
This has to weigh more.
Yeah.
For me, it does, just because it's live and you're seeing a lot of looks and everything's going through your head, and it's a little faster than in practice, most of practice anyway. So I would think this has to weigh more. These 3 Saturdays that we'll have.
Do you want on April 5th? This guy is my number 2 going into
No,
August.
I won't do that just because I still think they're both so young. And then Jeremy added to the equation. It's just him being so new and being a bit out of shape and heavier than